Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Robyn, and I will be taking you through this 30-minute full body flow. So, we'll be working on a little bit of everything, and we will get started lying down on our back. So, if this is your first time trying yoga, I will include many modifications, and if needed, you can always come back down to your Savasana, lying down on your back. So we'll go ahead and get started with the feet flat on the floor, knees bent, and we can just let the knees fall from side to side. Take about 5 or so in each direction as we take a moment to check in on our body, see how everything is feeling today. As we know, every day is different. Some things may be feeling tighter than others. So we'll take this moment to check in there, and perhaps you take a moment to get in touch with the breath. So see if you can work your movements with your breath here. And let's take a couple more on each side. We'll do a few more than 5. And coming back through to center, let's bring the knees back to our middle position, feet flat on the floor, and we'll start in a gentle spinal twist. So similar to what we were just doing, but we'll keep the legs fairly close together, let them fall towards the left side, and we'll just let them stay there this time. So let's bring our arms to a square position here, elbows even with the shoulders. And you can let the head fall towards the right side, just gently looking over towards the right elbow. Should feel this through the right side body. All the way through the right shoulder. If you don't have the arm completely on the floor yet, that's okay. Down through our ribs, our obliques, through the hips. And let's come through to center. We'll bring the head forward, bring the knees back through to center as we switch sides. Let the knees fall towards the right this time. Try to keep the knees fairly close together. You can stack the feet. And we'll look over towards the left elbow this time. See if you could take a moment to unclench the jaw. Relax the shoulders. Bring the tongue down from the roof of the mouth. Once you arrive in your twist, we just breathe. Let the position do the rest. Taking one more breath here. Exhale, breathing into our left side. And we roll back through to center. Let's keep the feet planted, and we'll cross our right ankle over our left leg, coming into figure 4. So you're welcome to stay here. This is a great stretch for our right glute. Or if it's in your flexibility, we can pick the left leg up. You can grab behind the left thigh, or you can grab all the way over the left shin. So 3 different options here. Please choose whichever one feels best for you. And we'll take 2 to 3 breaths here. See if you can keep the chin tucked in. Should feel this one through the outer glute. right side of the hip. And just also making sure we keep our low back nice and flat to the floor here. Let's go ahead and place the left foot back down on the floor. We'll hug our right knee in towards the chest. You can clasp the hands over the right shin, pull the right knee in towards the chest. And if you'd like, you're welcome to stay with the left foot on the floor if this is feeling like enough of a stretch already for you, or we can lengthen the left leg long, flex the left toes back towards you. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears here. We'll avoid rounding forward. Just a gentle pull on the leg. We're not pulling it in as hard as we can. Stay active through the left leg. Push the left foot away as you hug the right leg in. One more breath here. And we'll place the right leg on the floor and switch sides. Cross the left leg over the right. So you're welcome to stay here if this is where you're figure four or reclined pigeon. If this feels best for you today, you're welcome to stay here, or we can pick the right leg up, grabbing behind the right thigh or over the right shin. Press tailbone to the floor. You can think about pushing the left knee away a little bit as well. That'll deepen the stretch. You might feel a bit tighter on one side than the other. That's normal. That's okay. It's difficult to be symmetrical. Let's take 2 more breaths here, almost like you could send your exhale to your left hip. Let's place the right foot back down on the floor. We'll hug the left knee in towards the chest. So we'll clasp the hands over the left shin. Exhale, pull the left knee in. You're welcome to stay here if this is feeling like enough of a stretch. If you have a bit of a pinch in the hip at all, just loosen up a little bit. Release the knee back away from the chest. And if you'd like, you can add the right leg long towards the ground. Try to flex the right toes. Stay active through that leg as you hug the left knee in like you're pulling them away from each other. One more breath here. Exhale, hug the left knee in. And let's hug the right knee in as well. Wrap both arms around the shins. You can tuck the chin towards the chest or keep the head relaxed on the floor. Let's take 2 to 3 breaths here. Hug the knees in as you think about pushing the tailbone towards the ground. If you feel like you're leaning towards one side, think about pushing that side down a little bit more. And release both legs down, plant the feet. We'll turn to the right side as we make our way to tabletop position. So come into hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. And from here, we'll take a few cat-cows. So we'll inhale to round the spine, tuck the chin towards the chest, tuck the tailbone under like you're tucking your bum under your ribs. And exhale, arch for your cow, look up to the ceiling. Let's take a few more of these here, see where it needs to be stretched a little bit more. A great stretch to loosen up the spine, shoulders, hips, but also just to tell you where is feeling tight in the body. Sometimes we don't feel where is tight until we start to move. Let's take a few more breaths here. And let's come back to a neutral spine. Back is nice and flat. And we'll inhale, right leg, right hand up to the ceiling. Whew. Shoulder down and back. And exhale, come all the way through for your thread the needle. So right shoulder down to the ground, relax the right ear to the floor if you can. If you have a block, you're welcome to place the block under the head here. Keep some pressure through the left hand. We should feel this stretch through the back of the right shoulder into our rear delt. And let's come all the way back up one more time. Reach up to the sky. And plant the right palm back down. Let's take our right leg off to the side. So we'll plant the foot down nice and flat. You're welcome to stay here if this is enough of a stretch for you, or we'll sit the hips back almost like we're doing a child's pose, but we keep the right leg nice and straight. Keep the arms nice and long as we push through the hands. Relax the head, let the head hang heavy. And push back to your tabletop pose. We'll tuck the right knee back in, moving to our left side. Thread the needle. We inhale, left hand up to the ceiling. We gaze up to that hand. Exhale, bring it through all the way to the floor. Again, you can place your block under the ear here, or we come all the way down to the floor. Try to keep some pressure through the right palm. That will deepen your stretch. Just letting our head melt into the floor here. Nice dead weight with the shoulder. Let's push through the right palm to come all the way up. Look up to the hand once more. And left hand comes back down. We'll send the left leg out horizontally. So our left foot is staying even with the right knee. And you're welcome to stay here. This is enough of a stretch for you. No need to push back. Or if you'd like to deepen the stretch a bit more, we'll push the bum towards the right heel. Try to keep the left leg nice and long. Relax the head. Keep the arms long. We loosen through our left hamstring. Just find a place where you can stay with the breath. And push back to center. We'll bring the left knee beside the right. And let's tuck our toes. We'll push back into our first downward dog. So hips towards the ceiling. Legs nice and straight. You can keep a slight bend in the knees. Try to push the arms nice and straight, shoulders away from the ears. Deep push through the palms and L shape of the hand here. So index fingers and the thumbs. Heels going towards the floor. If they don't touch, that's okay. Let's take a moment to pedal out the feet here. We'll push one heel towards the ground, then the other. Get a nice stretch through our calves. And let's push both heels towards the floor. And let's take our right leg between the hands. So we'll step our right leg through, left knee coming down towards the floor. And we'll lift up for our low lunge. So I like to keep my back foot tucked because I feel a better glute engagement on my left side. But if that feels like a bit too much on your knee, you're welcome to untuck the toe and have a more relaxed position here. Whatever you feel is best. We'll all inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Big breath in, both hands up. Exhale, sink the hips forward. Front foot stays nice and flat. Hips stay under the ribs so we're not arching the back here. We're keeping the core engaged. Belly button down and in towards a tailbone. We should be feeling this stretch through our left hip flexor. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, reach the hands up. Big breath in. Exhale, see if you can cactus the arms, pull the elbows down, open through the shoulders, open through the chest. And one more time. Inhale, reach the hands up. And exhale, pull the arms down. Let's bring both hands to the mat. We frame the right foot, keep the left hand planted. We'll reach the right hand up for a twist again. In our low lunge this time, so we'll add a bit of a stretch through our hips and low back. And right hand back down to the mat. We'll tuck the left toes. If you had them untucked, push back to your downward dog. Pedal out the feet a moment here. See if you were holding the breath or clenching the teeth. And take a breath or two to reset. And let's move to our left side. So we'll step our left foot through between the hands. Right knee comes down to the floor. Inhale, both hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, sink the hips forward. And once again, we'll keep our hips tucked up and under. We should not feel this in your low back here. If you do, try to push back a little bit and just make sure we're not arching. We're keeping our belly button tucked in. Inhale, reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull the elbows down for our cactus arms. And let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, pull the arms down. And both hands down to the mat. Keep the right hand planted as we open up with our left hand. Look up to the ceiling. And bring the left hand back down. Let's push back to our downward dog. Pedal out the feet once more. And we'll come forward to our plank pose. Lower the knees down towards the floor. Push back to your child's pose. Hips towards the heels. Forehead to the floor. We'll take a moment to get back in touch with the breath. Great stretch for the low back. You can keep pushing the bum towards the heels here. Anytime a pose feels like it's a bit too much for you, you can always just come back to your child's pose as well. And let's walk the hands up, lifting the chest. We'll come onto our bum here and extend our right leg out in front of us. Left foot coming to the right inner thigh. So if bending this knee is a little bit too much, you can take it a little bit further away if putting it right at the inner thigh is a bit too much of a bend. So we'll find a nice space and flex the right toes back towards us. Inhale, right. Inhale, both hands up to the ceiling. Big breath in. And exhale, fold it forward. And once you're here, we'll let the head hang heavy. Relax the jaw. See if you can keep the tongue down from the roof of the mouth. Just focus on the breath. And we'll walk the hands up slowly here, switching sides. We'll take our left leg out nice and long. Right foot coming to left inner thigh. Inhale, both hands up. And exhale, fold it forward. As we empty the lungs, we let the head hang heavy. Have a natural round in the back here. Just as long as you don't feel like you're lifting the shoulders to the ears, see if you can set them down and back. Should feel this through the left hamstring, maybe a little bit into the right side lower back. And we'll walk the hands back up again. Let's come into a cross-legged position. So bringing the left leg in, roll the left shoulder and right shoulder down and back together. We'll take the right hand over the left leg, left hand coming down and back behind our low back here as we roll both shoulders down, bring the chest up. See if you can rotate to the left side, taking a gentle spinal twist here. Glance over the left shoulder as we bring the body out like a towel. One more breath here. And we come back through to center. Inhale, left hand up to the ceiling. Keep the right hand where it is. And we'll exhale, arch over to our right side, both shoulders down and back here. See if you can let the head hang heavy. Keep reaching away with the left fingertips like there's something you can't quite reach. And come back through to center. We'll switch sides. So bringing our left hand just above the right knee this time. Right hand comes behind us as we roll both shoulders down and back. Pull the chest up as we rotate to our right side. Glance over this right shoulder. Keep the chin tucked in as you do so. Should feel like we're twisting through the torso here. And let's rotate back through to center. Inhale, right hand up to the ceiling. Keep the left hand where it is. Exhale, arch over to the left side. Keep the left hand grounded on this right leg. Reaching with those right fingertips. Beautiful. And let's come all the way back through to center. You can take the left hand off the right leg. We're going to come all the way down to our back. So we'll take a banana pose on each side to finish up before we move into our Shavasana. Banana is traditionally used usually in a yin practice, but it's always a great stretch to finish up with, I find, anytime. So if we take our right foot off the right side of the mat here, and we'll keep our back nice and flat as we bring our right shoulder up and over as well. So we're already creating a bit of a banana shape here. We'll take the left foot up and over as well. We want to try and keep this left leg as straight as possible. So we bring the left arm up and over. You can just set it into the right hand. So we should still feel grounded on the floor from the head through the shoulders, low back, and the bum all the way to the feet. So you can come closer to center if you need to. Big, full breaths here. You should feel the lungs fill, feel the stomach rise. As you exhale it all out. Let's take one more breath here. And let's switch sides. You can take the left arm down, bring the left leg back through to center as we bring it off to the left side, and we'll take our right leg over top of the left ankle. Once again, making sure low back and bum stay flat to the floor. Left shoulder will come up and over as we bring our right arm over the head. Try to relax the right arm to the floor as much as you can. Just let it rest in the left hand. As we send our breath to our right side body. Let's take one more breath here before we meet in our Shavasana. So we'll undo our banana, bring the right arm down, uncross the right leg, and we'll keep the legs long, palms facing the ceiling. As we meet in our Shavasana, you're welcome to take any other pose you'd like to here. So we just take these last few breaths for ourselves. We show ourselves some gratitude for spending 30 minutes on our mat today. That's not always easy. See how the rest of the body is feeling now that you're done. Hopefully you're feeling a bit looser, like you've created some space and tight areas. And just know that your practice will look different every time. Every day is different. Don't expect yourself to always do what you did in your last practice. And let's slowly bring in some small movements. You can wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. And we'll roll onto our right side. Use the left arm to push yourself up, or you're welcome to stay in your Shavasana for a little bit longer if you'd like. I hope you're feeling a little bit looser from that today. And once again, thank you so much for joining me. Feel free to subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. Namaste.